welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi. Today's video is going to be all about ancestry tests. So I took Ancestry.com's test and 23andMe's, and I'm going to show you guys my results and also compare the two so you can see which one, if any, you want to take. So just to give you guys some background, I wanted to take an ancestry test ever since I was little. Like most Black Americans, I had no idea where in Africa my family was from, so I've always wanted to take it and then take this grand trip to the country in Africa, like get in tune with the culture, see where my ancestors lived, and just have an idea about my family's history. That's not quite the way this test worked out for me, just because I didn't realize how mixed I was. And I mean that in terms of African ancestry, not in terms of white and black. I've gotten the question my entire life pretty much, am I mixed, meaning white and black? And my answer is always, no, I'm black, but also if your family's lived in America for any significant period of time, you're probably kind of mixed. So that's exactly what I found in my results. I have about 20% European ancestry. Not surprised at all by that. What I was surprised about was how many different African countries there were. So here is my results from Ancestry.com. As you can see, I have 34% Nigerian, 12% Cameroon/Congo, 9% Benin/Togo, 8% Senegal, 8% Ivory Coast/Ghana, and it keeps going on down to 4%, 2%. There's just so many countries. So I had the idea that I was at least going to be like 60%, 70% one country. And as you can see, that's not what happened. So I was very surprised when I saw this. Also really excited. That's not something I was expecting, and I think it's pretty cool to be able to see all the different places you're from, especially when you have no idea at all what's going to happen. As I mentioned already, I'm using the Ancestry.com results to show you my ancestry, because this one gave more specifics in terms of African countries. 23andMe actually gave more specifics in terms of my Europeanish ancestry. Jesus. Say that 20 times fast. Ancestry. Okay, it's not that hard. When it comes to comparing the two, actually I ended up getting 23andMe first. I wasn't going to do a comparison video, but I was so upset with my results from 23andMe that I had to buy the Ancestry.com version. 23andMe, from what I've read online, just doesn't have the same pool of people with African ancestry to be able to differentiate enough in terms of specific regions. So what I'm trying to say is, the more people you have in your pool from a specific region, the more in-depth you can go. So you can tell specific, you can even get down to cities if you have enough people that you can compare against. 23andMe has more people with European ancestry, so you can get really specific in that area, not so much in terms of African ancestry. So, if you're black, if you have African ancestry, I would say definitely try Ancestry.com. If you have a lot of European ancestry and you want specifics on that, then use 23andMe. And I'm going to put them up both side by side so you can see the difference. 23andMe told me 78.8 sub-Saharan African. And that is nothing. I could have told you that. That is sub-Saharan African. That's literally nothing. The only specifics it gave were 72% West African, 4% African hunter-gatherer, and 2.7% broadly sub-Saharan African. Again, these are not specifics at all. So when I first got this, I was highly upset. I was even recording my reaction to getting the results, and I didn't even end up posting it because I got nothing of what I was looking for from this report. Okay, ancestry composition.
I think you gotta click on it.
Really? Just West African?
That's a tiny region, isn't it?
Coming back to it now a year later and looking at my results again, I am glad that I have the two so I can compare them once again because it does give more information on the European side. And now that I know about all the African countries, it's kind of cool to see those two, even though that wasn't my initial purpose for buying the report. Something else to keep in mind with these reports is that you don't want to go into it kind of hoping for a result or thinking you know what the result is going to be. Number one, because this is still a growing science, so it's not entirely accurate. They're really working through the kinks, and even Ancestry.com says it'll update your ancestry as it gets, I guess, more people in the pool to compare against. So it's not 100% accurate. And also, there are just stories within families that get passed down about ancestry that are just not true. I've been told my entire childhood I was part Native American. I am not part Native American. And growing up, I had an idea, probably not true, definitely not true. So don't go into this thinking that you're gonna find a result because you could get really disappointed. You have to come at it with an open mind and be ready to find what there is to find. So these are my ancestry results. Let me know if you guys have tried this, if you've gotten different results from different tests, if you've gotten different results from like brothers and sisters and family members, because genetics can be weird that way. It's really interesting to compare between people in your own family to see what pops up, falls out. You never know what's going to happen with genetics. So this has been my ancestry report. I hope this was informative. I hope you guys liked it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you did, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye! So, Barkley!
Oh, that's disgusting. You threw that in the sink. Oh, let me.
Alright, so I just got my results in and I'm going to look at them on my phone. Okay, ancestry composition.
I think you gotta click on it.
Yeah, 72% West African, obviously. Is it going to give me more than that?
20% European.
That's not surprising. Really? Just West African?
That's a tiny region, isn't it? Let me see. Don't kill anybody. Wait, so you got... Wait, 78% is sub-Saharan African? Oh. No.
Sub-Saharan is this whole thing.
No, I realized, and then so it's West sub-Saharan. Then European...